Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan TheOrganizer. So today I'm presenting 4 new products that were unveiled by CarPro. While I was at the SEMA show in Las Vegas in early November, they unveiled these products. So they weren't at the SEMA show, but still they came up with 4 awesome things. So some new ones, some innovations, and also reformulated or updated formulas. So we'll be going over them one by one, and you'll see, of course, a few products demonstrated in this video. So the first one that they unveiled is DarkSide. So this is a tire and rubber sealant. The next one was a fabric guard or fabric protector called Fabric 2.0, so an updated formula. Another innovation, something new on the market, at least to my knowledge, this is a post-coating and pre-delivery protection for freshly applied ceramic coatings, and they call this Release, so you're going to learn all about it. And the updated formula of CarPro Reload, which they dubbed CarPro Reload 2.0. Oh, and by the way, you're going to want to stick around all the way till the end, because I'll be talking about something that will probably be game-changing. It's the new CarPro Dquartz nano-diamond infused ceramic coating, one of the first professional coatings that boasts resistance to scratches and swirls. So more on that later in the video. By the way, quick disclaimer, this is not a sponsored video. CarPro did not pay for this video. They did not even send me these products. I ordered these myself online. And by the way, talking about products, I'll make sure to include the links to all of these in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. So all you have to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So let's start immediately with the first one, DarkSide. What is this? Again, this is a tire and rubber sealant. So it's a different take, right? Because they have CarPro Pearl, which is a liquid that you can apply on your tires. It can also be used on plastics, rubber, and a bunch of stuff, both inside and outside the car. If you're using it on tires, you dilute it 1-to-1 with water or use it neat, so straight without any dilution. And that will last a few weeks to about a month. Then they had released about, over a year now that I tested on my channel, a tire coating. So this they called Blackout. So this was, again, a tire and rubber coating. So this one here was made to last up to 6 months. So what I discovered, and this is the updated formula, by the way, because they added a bit more gloss in their updated formula. So in the winter months, for me and my conditions, it lasted roughly 2 to 3 months, but where it really shined was in the warmer climates. So when spring, fall, or summer came along, I noticed that it lasted over 5 months in my test, so super durable. But you needed to prep the tires very, very well, like anything else, before applying it, of course, to make sure that it bonds to the rubber. So this one here is in between CarPro Pearl and CarPro Blackout. So this is a sealant, and they say up to 3 months of protection with this. So what other cool stuff can I say about it? First of all, for the formula, it's a 60% polydimethylsiloxane formulation, and it has self-cleaning properties. It has hydrophobic properties. You also get UV protection and chemical resistance. So a bit like Blackout, but probably in a lighter form, but that's easier to apply. It's kind of in a liquid form, so not too thick and not too runny. So the application of CarPro DarkSide is very simple and very easy. However, make sure you're very diligent and thorough in your prep, because that's how you're going to get the most performance and durability out of it, like for any long-lasting tire sealant or tire coating. So what I did is I fully cleaned the wheels and tires first, as I normally would for my weekly wash routine using the regular tire and wheel cleaners. Then I rinsed all of that off, and then I used CarPro Retire. Now this is their dedicated tire and rubber cleaner. It is very effective. It has this foaming trigger. So you spray that on the tire, and you're going to use a tire brush to make sure you scrub the tire walls thoroughly, and to make sure that you removed all the browning and all the dirt. Once you're done, depending on if you need 1 or 2 applications, that foam in the end should be white, right? So that's how you know that your tires are fully clean now. You rinse that off, and then you go ahead, wash the rest of the vehicle, obviously, to make sure it's clean. You're gonna blow dry that off, or use a microfiber drying towel. And one quick thing, I like to use a mini blower or a mini car dryer on the wheels and tires, because you wanna make sure your rubber is fully dry to the touch before you apply a tire sealant or a tire coating, even a tire dressing, right? They're gonna bond a lot better to the rubber if everything is very clean and super dry. Next, you're gonna take DarkSide, and you're going to take your either a microfiber applicator, or in my case, my trusty Hex Grip foam tire dressing applicator, and you're going to just squirt 2 or 3 pumps of this onto the applicator, and you're going to spread on the tire. Make sure you get into all the nooks and crannies, and also into the lip of the tire if your tire has a lip, basically making sure you're covering the entire portion of that sidewall. And to reach the portion in the bottom, you can move your vehicle back and forth a foot or two to make sure you access the entire ways, or if you have a lift to lift that up, or a wooden block if you want to put your vehicle on there, basically making sure you have access to all the rubber. Then it's just a matter of letting the entire thing dry for about 1 to 2 hours, so no contact with any water or rain for a 1 to 2 hour period after you applied it, and that's it. So hopefully you can tell on camera the end results. After 3 hours, I took this shot so you can see what it looks like. So it has this satin shine. It's a perfect blend of not too greasy or oily looking, but not super matte as well. So just that perfect sheen. I think they got the balance right. And yeah, it looks awesome. It was very, very easy to apply. So it kind of reminds me of the look that they had with the CarPro blackout coating as far as the sheen is concerned. But this one was a lot easier to apply. And yeah, we'll see for durability. I'll be testing this, of course, in the coming months. Right now we're in November 2022, so I'll go through a few of the winter months and see how durable it is, how it resists to chemicals in my weekly wash routines, because I clean my vehicle or wash my vehicle twice weekly, so I'll report back to you in the future. But like anything CarPro makes, I think they're awesome, and to have this kind of in-between product, so if somebody doesn't want to fork up the money to get the blackout tire coating, or they don't necessarily want something that's going to last 4, 5, 6 months on the tires, I think this is a good balance, and it's going to last, of course, a lot longer than the typical water-based sprays or dressing that last 1 to 2 weeks on your tires. So more on that in the future. The next product that they have is an updated formulation to Fabric. So this one here, they appropriately called Fabric 2.0. So what this is, basically, it's a breathable fabrics coating. And they state all the positives in the front, because they did a lot, by the way, to improve this. So it's a water and stain resistant breathable coating. Breathable means you're not sealing that fabric or your carpets, your floor mats, or your fabric seats, and that it can breathe. So it's still going to be able to breathe. And especially, it does not change the appearance or the feel of the fabric or textile material you're applying this to. Another thing that they did, they lowered the quantity of VOCs in there by a great amount. And also another thing that they did was removed the harsh solvent odors. So on the previous version, if you guys applied that, well, you noticed that they had the solvent odors that you were getting when applying it. So it's quite harsh chemically to breathe that in. The performance was still very good, but now they almost fully removed that. So you don't have those harsh smells when you're applying this. So better for the health, obviously. They cut down the drying time as well by a factor of 8. So the previous formulation, you needed to let it dry or no contact with water for 24 hours. With this one here, only 3 hours of drying time. You get the UV resistance, by the way, of course, on fabrics, super hydrophobic. You can apply this to your carpeted floor mats, to your carpets, to your fabric seats. If you have a soft top convertible vehicle, you can apply this to protect the soft top as well. Even if you have fabric material on your sneakers, for the sneakerheads out there, I love collecting sneakers, so this is a great protection for that as well. So application couldn't be easier. Of course, make sure the surface is clean, and then the application is simple. So you're going to first start by spraying this evenly across the surface, and then you're going to take either a sponge, a foam sponge, or it could be even a microfiber towel to work the product in a cross-hatch pattern, right? So up and down, left and right, to make sure you're getting deep inside those fibers and coating all the fibers. And then once you're done, you're going to respray this evenly across the surface to make sure you get even coverage. And that is it. You let it dry for 3 hours and you're good to go. And of course, during that drying time, again, for those 3 hours, do not expose this to any water, by the way. So once drying is done, you're going to see how hydrophobic it is. So on screen right now, you can tell I'm pouring water on this, and it's just beating and sheeting off super quick. It is not bonding to the fabrics or to the textile material, and pretty much when you're done, you can just shake that off, whatever droplets are on there, and yeah, it's pretty much bone dry. So it does do its job. So it's going to protect your fabric once again, make it super hydrophobic. And what that also means, it makes cleaning up a lot easier. So if you get any dirt, any liquid spills or whatever need be, it's going to be very easy to clean during your maintenance cleanings. So again, you're protecting not only against fading with the sun's damaging UV rays, but you're making cleanup a lot easier thanks to the hydrophobic properties that this has, and it works quite well. But this is a really well-made updated formula because it does do the trick. Next up, what do we have here? This is a product that they call Release. This is super new. I don't know that it exists in any other brand. And what this is, basically, it is a wax-based nano sealant that's dedicated to the protection of fresh ceramic coatings during their curing or drying period, guys. So this is the first time I hear of a wax product that was developed to be applied on top of a coating. So this is a short-term protection, right? So typically when you apply a ceramic coating, once you're done with the application, you need to wait 24 hours of drying. We call that also curing, before you expose the vehicle to any water or rain. Also, you have to protect it against bugs, those bug guts, right? You have to protect it against the water spotting issues if you have especially hard water, and you protect it against bird droppings too. So what this does basically creates a barrier of protection on top of your coating, but it's perfect for especially those professionals out there who don't necessarily want to worry with having to keep the vehicle indoors in a garage for over 24 hours during that drying period before they release the vehicle to the customer. So this here basically, so right after you're done coating, you're applying this, and pre-delivery I mean to the customer. So you apply this on the coating and the vehicle can start driving in the elements without you having to worry for the customer. Or if you're a DIYer and you applied your coating, you don't have to worry about exposing it to any water or rain, getting bird droppings on the vehicle, having water spotting issues, or having bug guts, that kind of thing. So we'll allow the coating to fully cure while being protected. So if you cannot afford to let your vehicle in for a period of 24 hours during that drying or curing time, well, you apply a Release. The application, by the way, is super simple. You spray on, you wipe off, and that's it. You can also use this, by the way, as a standalone quick detail spray, but I think really the novelty is going to be using it as that protection for the ceramic coating. So by the way, this was developed by CarPro for their coatings. For any other coating brands, will this work? You guys know I tell you I'm a straight shooter. I'm going to tell you as it is. I do not have the answer to that, so we'll have to wait as time buys if we get any answers from CarPro, or if people do some testing on different coatings. I have not personally tested this myself yet, but I have no reason to doubt that it works as claimed. This is going to be very quick and easy to apply, but I think it's super cool because not everyone has a garage to park the vehicle inside, or even if you're a professional out there, you might not have the luxury or space or time to keep a vehicle in for the full 24-hour drying period while the coating starts its curing time, right? The other product that they unveiled is the updated formulation to CarPro Reload. So they call it CarPro Reload 2.0. This is not the product itself, because at the moment of this recording in November, the official bottles have not been released yet. So I'll be looking into testing that as soon as it becomes available. So this is the previous formulation. So CarPro Reload basically is their silica spray sealant. So see this as, you can use this as a standalone paint protection if you have no protection, but we mainly use this for maintenance on top of ceramic coatings. So if you applied, for example, the CarPro Dquartz UK 3.0, or you have a CarPro Professional coating like the Dquartz Professional or the Dquartz Finest Reserve, you would use this every 2 to 3 months to enhance the protection, durability, the gloss, the slickness, all that kind of stuff, basically to maintain your ceramic coating operating at its peak performance, and also to maintain the properties of your coating. This was one of the OGs, by the way, right, of the silica spray sealants. It was released, to my knowledge, over a decade ago. I think I saw the first discussions of this in 2011 on some car detailing forums. So this is a old school one of the first ones, just as much as CarPro was one of the first innovators for ceramic coatings on vehicles. So this was their maintenance product. This one here contained a bit more than 5% SiO2 content, as mentioned by themselves on their label, so silicon dioxide. And what does the updated formula do? It's going to give you more chemical and environmental resistances. They promise roughly 3 to 4 months of protection with the updated Reload 2.0 formula. You're going to get more gloss as well. It's still a water-based formula, so very easy to apply. And for application, they recommend to apply it in small sections. So one section at a time. You're going to spray it on the section. You're going to spread evenly with your first clean and dry microfiber towel. Wait 30 to 60 seconds, and then take a second clean and dry microfiber towel and do your final buffing to make sure you get an even finish and you get that nice final gloss without any streaks, and you should be go. So once again, 3 to 4 months of protection is the durability claim out of the Reload 2.0. So we're going to be seeing this. I saw a quick video on another channel. I don't remember the name. It's a smaller channel, but still. So he decided to test the chemical resistance of Reload version 1.0 versus version 2.0. And we could obviously tell that the new version has a lot greater chemical resistance. That was quite obvious. So when the first one pretty much died or was flat on the panel, the other one kept on beating and sheeting water at a decent rate. So it's not a life-changing thing from what I've seen till now, but a good improvement. And it was a much needed update, I think, in their lineup. I'll be looking forward to testing the Reload 2.0, so stay tuned, of course, on the channel for all the latest on that. Now, what about Dquartz? So you have CarPro Dquartz line, right? They're ceramic coatings. So they unveiled something completely new, and I think it will probably be game-changing. It will only be available for now to certified or authorized installers, so only on the professional side, but they are working on a consumer grade. So again, more to follow probably in the early 2023, but it's called CarPro Dquartz. So why Dquartz? It's their first nano-diamond ceramic coating. So wait a second here, bang, mind is blown, right? You're hearing diamond particles. What the crap does that have to do with ceramic coatings? So to my knowledge, it is one of the first professional coatings that is actually boasting or claiming resistance to swirls and scratches, right? So actual mechanical abrasion protection on your ceramic coating or on your paint, thanks to the Dquartz coating. It's a silazane nano-diamond fusion with a proprietary silicon resin. So that's the basis of their formula. Of course, there are industry secrets behind that we're probably never going to find out. Ceramic coatings are meant to protect against the environment, against the UV rays, increase gloss, and give you those self-cleaning properties, making the vehicle a lot easier to clean during your maintenance washes, give resistance to chemicals, and all that kind of stuff, right? Protect against the exterior elements and so on and so forth. So that's what coatings were actually formulated to. Now with the Dquartz, this is going to be the first time that, or at least one of the rare times to my knowledge again, that they're going to be claiming some actual resistance to scratches and swirls. So I'll be looking forward to see how that translates into the real world. Does it actually do that? It'll be fun. I know CarPro is very, very good. This is, again, one of my favorite car detailing products brands personally. So I know if they took their time to formulate this, it will probably be a game changer. I'm looking forward, by the way, to all the CarPro certified installers. If you're watching my video, drop a comment. Did you already start testing this? Are you excited about this new Dquartz coating? So again, let me know. What CarPro recommends for now is a base layer of the Dquartz coating, so that nano-diamond coating, and to top that off with their CarPro Dquartz Professional, so a dual layer system for even more performance, gloss, hydrophobics, all that kind of stuff. So again, it will be very interesting to see. All of these products, once again, I'll leave a link in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. Is there which one are you most excited about? Is it DarkSide, the tire and rubber sealant, Fabric 2.0, the updated fabric protection or fabric coating, the CarPro Release, so the short-term protection for ceramic coatings, so post-coating pre-delivery protection, or the Reload 2.0 formula, or maybe it's even the Dquartz professional coating. So let me know, drop a comment, which one will you be wanting to try and purchase for yourself. Hope you enjoyed the video. Smash the thumbs up button to show me your support. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Share the video with family and friends. If they're enjoying any car detailing tips and tricks or product reviews, they'll love the Pan TheOrganizer channel, right? So in the meantime, guys, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.